Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video. My name is Amanda and I am 22 years old. I live in Ohio and I am married. I really want to start my channel to hold myself accountable in my budgeting journey. In my journey to pay off the debt that I have. I don't have a crazy amount of debt compared to what it could be or what I see a lot of other people have, but like I said, I am only 22 years old, and I really would like to get a lot of my debt paid off. So I kind of go through phases of being really concerned and anxious about my debt and then being super nonchalant about it, and I really don't want to be either of those. I would really like to get to a place where I'm comfortable with the amount of debt that I have, but I'm also not so comfortable that I'm not putting effort into paying it off. So in this video, it's probably going to be pretty short. I'm just going to go through and list out the different balances that I have on my loans and my credit cards and pretty much everything. Like I said, comparatively, it's not much to other people, but I am only 22. My husband is 25. And we've been married for about 4.5 years. So there's a little background. We live in Northeast Ohio, and we don't have any kids, but we have a lot of pets, and yeah, that's really all I have right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I think I'm going to I'm trying to decide if I should list it by the categories or just from highest to lowest. I think I'm gonna do highest to lowest, and then that will also kind of categorize itself at the same time. So the first and biggest debt that I have is our mortgage. So we bought our house in 2021, the beginning of 2021, and we currently owe $60,719.46. So that's obviously a very low amount for a whole house. And it's actually a really nice house with a lot of space for us, and it's in the neighborhood that we both grew up in, so it really means a lot to us to be able to live here. We were given a really good opportunity by someone that we know to buy this house from them, and so yeah, we jumped on it and we were able to get it for a really good price and take advantage of the really good 2021 interest rates. So we're like really happy about that. So the next thing that I have, let's see, the next biggest thing is my husband's car. So our car loan is through Ally Bank, and we currently owe $9,772.66. If I'm being 100% honest, I really am not pressed to pay this off. We got this car when we were very young, and we didn't have great credit, and it was pretty much just we got what we could get. It's a 2016 Nissan Rogue, and we do like it, but it's really not the car that we wanted or really enjoyed driving. And now that we have a lot more decent credit and we do have extra money that we can put towards this, I do think we're gonna trade this car in for something a little bit better, but I can't see our debt going much higher than this. We've been paying this off at a rapid rate, so I think that we will be able to get a good amount back on it. Our next thing is my personal loan. So I took out a personal loan at the beginning of 2022 to help us pay for our wedding. So I know I said that we have been married for 4.5 years. So what happened is when I turned 18, we kind of ran off and got married. And now that we have a house and we have everything that we need and we have really good jobs, we decided that we wanted to throw like the big wedding reception and ceremony so that we could have all of our friends and family there. So we did that. So our wedding date was on May 6th of this year, 2022, and it was great and it was beautiful, and we had to pay for most of the wedding by ourselves. We had a little bit of help from some family, but for the most part it was all on us, and the total amount that we ended up paying for our wedding was a little bit over $20,000. Most of that we were able to budget in and kind of put on credit cards to get points and then pay off right away, or just like we had a lot saved for it, so that was nice. But we did take a loan out for about $11,000 for it, and that was just so that we didn't have to completely drain our savings to kind of throw this party. And I don't regret this. I feel like this was the best decision for us at the time. So that's what we did. Some people will probably really not like that one, and that is a-okay. But like I said, I'm not the type of person that's scared of debt at all, and I don't regret this one. I don't regret any of these, really. I'm really happy with the amount of debt that I am in. Oh, I should rephrase that. I'm not happy about it. I would like to not be in any debt, but I'm comfortable with the fact that, oh, a fly. I'm comfortable with the fact that I will likely always have a car payment. I'm okay with that. I will, for a long time, have a mortgage payment, because even if we get close to paying this house off, this is not going to be our forever home. So if we pay this house off, we will likely turn it into a rental property and buy another house. But either way, we are going to have another mortgage, and I can 100% guarantee that the next house is gonna cost a lot more than this. So that's just, I feel like, a part of life in America. And I'm only 22, and at one point in my life I will have no debt, and that's okay. I'm comfortable with this right now. Okay, next is, sorry, I'm trying to see which one's the next highest. So I think, yep. So the next thing, sorry about that, my husband came downstairs and I'm nervous, so I didn't want to keep talking with him down here. I'm new. So where was I? The next one that I have is, now we're going to be getting into my credit cards. So I do have some credit card debt. It's not astronomical, but that's the one thing that I am really stressed about paying out. I really don't want to have a bunch of credit card debt or any credit card debt. A lot of these things were things that came up with my house that we really needed. Oh, sorry if you can hear my dogs running around. I have 2 dogs. I'll try to insert a picture if I can figure it out, but they're my little kids. I also have cats and a lot of reptiles. So, and also I'm very distracted by them. Can you get down? Okay. So my first credit card, and the one with the highest balance at this time, is my Discover card. So I'm going to put Amanda Discover. And the total amount that I owe on that one is $974.41. So, like I said, none of my balances on my credit cards are astronomical, but they really do add up. And it is really something that I would like to get in check. This balance came from, I believe, mostly Walmart. We had to buy some furniture and things for our living room. So that's what that balance is. The next one will be my husband's Home Depot credit card. So this one is from when we redid our living room floors. We were seriously living in our bedroom for almost a year. Our living room was not a pleasant place to be. It was just kind of gross and grimy, and we finally had some money saved up to redo all of the floors, and it ended up just costing a little more than we expected because there were some underlying issues that we didn't know about until we kind of dug in. So a lot of the balance on this Home Depot card is from the flooring itself, and also things like paint and supplies and stuff like that. So we did all of the work in the house ourselves. Oh, you know what I just remembered? Part of the balance on my Discover card is from the chest freezer that we had to buy after ours just broke. So it was really urgent that we got a new one because we had a quarter of a cow in our freezer that we had just purchased. So it was really important that we went and bought this so that we could get our meat back in a freezer before it thawed out. So back to the Home Depot. Like I said, this is for flooring for our living room. So our balance on the Home Depot credit card is $902.86. So that's not horrible, and we won't be adding any more to really any of these credit cards that you're going to see until they're paid off. I'm not afraid to use credit cards, but once they get to a higher balance like this, I definitely won't be using them for anything else. So these numbers should only change by going down as we work to chip away at this debt. We do have some money saved up in case of an emergency. So, and we also have available credit on any of these if something astronomical happened and we needed to use them. So I'm not really worried about not having what we need. I am worried about getting these paid off though, so that it's not affecting our credit scores. So after Home Depot, the next one is going to be, those are really the high ones. So the last few are lower balances that we really should just, like, there's no reason why we didn't just pay them off. And that's where I'm kind of kicking myself because we both make decent money and we really should not be holding these small balances on our credit cards. But it just, we put it on there because it's what's easiest at the time, and then it slips our mind. And we really need to get out of that habit, and that's why I really wanted to start this channel so that, like I said, like I can hold myself accountable and, you know, whatever. I pretty much take care of all of our finances in our house, My husband really puts his trust in me to do that, and it's really something that I enjoy doing. I love saving money. I'm gonna try and start possibly making videos about how I make my budget, some of my envelope stuffing. I kind of do like a really modified envelope, like cash envelope approach at budgeting. It's really like my own thing that I've just taken from a lot of other people that I've seen online and made it work for me. I've really let my budget fall to the wayside lately, and I haven't been stuffing my envelopes like I should be. I've kind of just been taking care of the necessities, and then whatever I want, I've just been buying or putting on credit cards, and I really need to get that under control. I need to start stuffing my sinking funds again and making sure I have like a little nest egg for when I do need or want something, because I have a very treat yourself mentality, and although I think that's a really good thing most of the time, it can really end up, oh, stop, Boone. It can really end up kind of coming back to bite you when, you know, you're treating yourself, but you really shouldn't be. So after our Home Depot card, I believe that the next one is my husband's Discover card. So we'll just put Luke Discover. This video is actually like pretty, it's making me pretty nervous to post this. I really don't want anyone from my personal life to like know about these debts. I'm really big on preaching about my budget, and oops, I wrote this wrong. I'm just gonna scribble it out. Sorry, that's not aesthetically pleasing. I'm really preachy about my budget and telling people to save money, and it's kind of just like so hypocritical for me to have a lot of these debts. So I really want to get them under control, and hopefully by the time anyone in my life does find this channel, I'll be able to say, oh yeah, that's old, I have that paid off now. So that's really it. Like, it is embarrassing to admit, but so on my husband's Discover card, he has $280 and 72 cents that he owes. So that's not bad. That literally could be paid off with the extra money from one paycheck, so why isn't it? It's really just frustrating to know that we kind of got ourselves into this situation where we are now having to... Can you go away? I love you, go. We got ourselves in a situation where we're kind of in the hole more than we need to be. And I feel okay because we have been in more debt than this, but I really want to stop it and get it under control before it gets to that point. So that's really what I'm trying to do right now. So Luke's Discover has $280.70. The next one is my Old Navy credit card. So I was kind of, and still am, on a weight loss journey. I'm on a journey to lose 50 pounds, and I was doing really good for a while, and I lost a lot of weight, and I got all new clothes, got rid of all of my clothes for when I was bigger, and within the past year I've been really struggling with my anxiety and depression, and I really let my health become one of my last priorities, and that's a really big issue. But I actually had to go and buy some new workout clothes as mine were getting worn out and stretched out and just too small since I gained a little bit of weight back. And that's okay because weight loss isn't linear. Hey, sorry, now my dogs are playing. Can you lay down? Please, go lay down. Go. Oh, that's probably gonna be so loud on camera. spoon, go. Get in. They're good dogs, so I hate when they look at me with their sad eyes. All right, so that's my Old Navy card. It's really just from leggings and sports bras. At my work, I really wear leggings and a t-shirt every single day, so my workout clothes do get worn out a lot faster than if I was just, you know, wearing them to the gym for an hour every couple days. But that's that. Again, another really small balance that would be so easy to just pay off, but we just let it sit there and pay interest on it, and it's ridiculous. I really was kind of on the fence about going in and like finding all the interest rates for these, but honestly, I don't want to look at one as more important than the others, and these dogs. And I really think I'm just going to do the snowball method and just try and pay them off from lowest to highest. I think that will be a lot less overwhelming for me, and honestly, like, I don't want to know what some of the interest rates are, because I know they're not great. And yeah, like, I know the interest rates on, like, say this wedding loan, it's not great, but also I know that I don't have $9,000 to pay it off right now, so there's really nothing I can do about it. I am working on it, and I'm working on all of it. I will feel a lot less overwhelmed if I have these smaller credit card balances taken care of. So, okay, after my Old Navy credit card, I think my last debt that I have is my Apple card. And again, this is like so small. Like, I really should just go pay this off after this video is done. But my Apple credit card has a balance of $88.75. I honestly think I used this on Etsy just because I didn't want to get up and get my debit card. I ordered some things for my friend's baby who should be born in January of 2023. We're all really excited for her, and I'm just super excited to be an aunt finally. I feel like it's my calling, so I'm really looking forward to that. And we just found out that she's having a baby girl, so I was really excited to kind of start shopping for that baby. But pretty much this is it, and I really can't be super upset about it. This is not too much debt, and this is very manageable, and this is something that I can get taken care of, and I can get paid off in no time. Like I said, my mortgage and my car payment aside, the rest of these are really things that I want to get paid off as soon as possible. The wedding loan is the big daunting one for me, and then these two credit cards really stress me out. So I would like to start working on those really diligently. My only thing is I don't want to pay off all of my debt and throw all of my money towards my debt and then not have any savings and have to go right back into debt if something happens. So I'm really trying to focus on balancing between paying off my debt and making sure that I'm still stuffing my savings in my bills envelopes, and I'm still going to have a savings once I get this paid off so that I don't have to go back into debt. I hope that makes sense. So our grand total for all of these, including my mortgage, my car payment, my wedding personal loan, my Discover card, my husband's Home Depot card, his Discover card, my Old Navy, and my Apple credit card. That brings us to a grand total of $81,938.37. Wow. So that is a lot for me. That's a lot. But yeah, that's really all I have for this video. Hopefully by the next time I talk to you guys, I will have a lot of this stuff chipped away at, and I will definitely be keeping everyone updated. Maybe I'll do like an end of month or every couple month debt update, because as we all know, life happens and things do come up. I'm hoping that this number only goes down from here, but if not, it is what it is. I'm really thankful and blessed that my husband and I do not have any student loan debts. Actually, neither of us went to college, and I am so thankful that I didn't. My life is so happy, and I feel super fulfilled with the position that I'm in right now. I really love my job, and I really make great money doing it, so I'm just very thankful that I did not go to college after high school. It really it is what I needed for my mental health, and it's worked out perfectly for me. So the neighbor's dog is barking now, of course. But yeah, I hope that you guys will come back and join me on my journey to get my savings and my debt in check, and kind of encourage me to keep going and to not just keep spending just because I am in a bad mood and I want to spend money, because that's not an excuse to put yourself into debt, and there really is no excuse for a couple of these balances. So I'm gonna work really hard to get this taken care of, and I hope that from here on I can only grow and get everything in order and get my savings in order and reach all of my savings goals. So I hope that you guys will come back and watch my next video. I think my next video might just be like a short cash stuffing for what I'm doing, and kind of talk to you guys about what I want to do in the future with my envelopes and my budgeting. And maybe in the future I can tell you guys a little bit more about myself and my story and my husband's story. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.